Did you know that a good, strong personal brand can make you over $1 million a year? I myself can generate over $1 million a year just from speaking fees because of my personal brand. Hey everyone, I'm Neil Patel, and today I'm going to teach you how to growth hack a personal brand. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe. That way when I release more videos like this, you'll get notified. Everyone talks about how personal branding takes a long time, and it does, but that doesn't mean you can't get results faster. And today, I'm gonna share with you how to build a personal brand like me. Do you wanna learn how to build a brand like me, or Gary Vaynerchuk, or Tony Robbins? If you do, this video will break it down step by step. The first growth hack I have for you is to pick a niche, and a big one. Here's what I mean by this. If you wanna build a personal brand in a niche that's so small that only 10 people care about it, there's not really any money to be made. If you wanna do well, go to Google Trends, type in whatever niche you wanna be an expert in. Make sure that niche is bigger than digital marketing. Google Trends will allow you to compare it to it. As long as it's bigger than digital marketing, you're fine. That's a big enough niche. The second tip I have for you is to leverage video. See, when I started building a personal brand, I was old school. I would write blog posts, go to offline events, and that's great and all. But these days, you can build that in-person kind of feel and connection through videos over the web. Because of channels like YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, you can get your message across, and it's much more effective than in-person events. So go and create content. Just bust out your phone, create videos related to any topic that's related to what you want to be an expert on, push it out there, upload those videos to all those social channels, and make sure when you're uploading these videos to use the right keywords. Through tools like Ubersuggest, you can see what phrases are popular within your niche, integrate those keywords in there, and that way when people want to find your videos, they're more likely to see it because you're leveraging popular search terms. Then I want you to interview other successful people. Being an expert isn't easy. It takes a while. But a quick hack to make it faster is get seen with other experts. So if people see, let's say, you and Gary Vaynerchuk together, they're gonna be like, oh, Gary knows him. Neil or John or Chris or whatever your name is may also be an expert too. And an easy way to do this is do interviews. So hit up the Gary Vaynerchuks, the Tony Robbins of the world, the Seth Godins, and say, hey, do you mind if we do an interview? Interview them over Skype. It can even be a 10-minute interview. People see your face next to theirs. When you're editing the video, you can just pop it up. Technically, you don't even really have to edit it much. Pop it up on all these social sites. Again, it'll make you seen as an expert because these other people are experts and you're with them. Now, when you pick these other experts to be interviewed, you don't want to just pick random people like Gary Vaynerchuk or Seth Godin because you see them all over. More so, you need to pick other experts within your field. So that'll help brand you in a more positive light. You'll then also want to speak at 4 conferences a year. That's the next tip for you. I know I mentioned with videos, hey, it's just as good as in-person events. And yes, it's much more effective, but still that in-person events, by people seeing you, a lot of them over time as they like your speech, they want to take pictures with you, they'll push it on the social web, it'll help brand you as an expert. And I know at the beginning, no one's going to pay you to do a speech. And even if you have no practice or experience speaking on stage, that's okay, no one cares. Just apply to all the events within your space. Some of them are gonna say yes. All you need to do is speak at 4 a year, 1 per quarter. Trust me, it adds up over time. The 5th tip I have for you is to help people out. Helping goes a long way. Don't just help people because you're just like, hey, if I help them, I'll get a more personal brand and it'll be bigger and I'll make more money. Help people because you care. If you truly care and you want to be an expert in your space, you got to pay your dues and help people out. Whether it's responding to them on Facebook groups, responding on Twitter, answering comments when people leave a comment on your blog, this all shows goodwill and it'll help you build a personal brand. The 6th tip I have for you is to stand out. And when you're standing out, don't try to be too crazy, just be yourself. Look for something that's unique in yourself that other people don't have. Good example of this, if you look at Gary Vaynerchuk's videos, a lot of them he cusses. He doesn't cuss because he's trying to be cool or anything like that. It's just his natural self. So when you cuss or you're being your natural self in a way that other people aren't, it'll help you stand out. And last but not least, be patient. It's not gonna happen overnight. You're not gonna make $1 million from speaking fees, in 1 or 2 years. But over 3-4 years, you're gonna do better. And even though I'm telling you to be patient, if you follow these growth hacks, you should see results each and every single quarter. So when 3 months passes, you should see your brand growing and growing. And you'll notice when you go to Google Trends and you type in your name, you'll notice that the chart is going up and to the right. That's a good leading indicator that you're growing and you're going to become an expert within your field. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, share it, comment, tell other people about it. And of course, if you ever need help with your own marketing, check out my ad agency, Neil Patel Digital.